How you doing, all you guys and gals out there in YouTube land? Ron Grover's here from Ron's Beer Reviews and Jewels, and I think we got his fine brew today, you saw earlier, and you're seeing right there now, from Jack's Abbey Brewing Company in Framingham, Massachusetts. All right, hold on. We don't have a mug. We got a brew from, as you saw earlier, right there now, and right here it's from Jack's Abbey Brewing Company in Framingham, Massachusetts. I do have a number, phone number, 774-777-5085, above my head, right there. That's the number. Give a call to find out the information, how they're selling, curbside, or if they sell inside the brewery, and whatever information you need, call that. That's the beer hall number. We do have another number for the office. This brew was inspired by the brothers, Handler brothers, at Jack's Abbey, when they were talking in conversation with a brewery in Iceland, and the brewery is Einstok, E-I-N-S-T-O-K, and they started brewing, I think, right after 1989. Let me give this fast synopsis of the story. 1908, because of Prohibition and some other parts of the world, they were worried about the island of Iceland. In 1908, they voted to ban all alcohol, which they did. And then probably 12 or 10 years later, they allowed red wine to be sold and to have. And then 1930 allowed spirits, whiskey, gin, scotch, all your hard liquors, they allowed that. And then by 1989, people have been traveling abroad and going to countries and loving beer. And all the countries, particularly going to Europe, Germany, and having the beer there, and probably Italy and Portugal, and probably even America and Canada, and having beer. And so they pushed the legislation and legislation to abolish the Prohibition. And in 1989, they dropped it, and you could buy alcohol. I don't know when the brewery, Einstok Brewery, started, but it is a very up-to-date brewery, and they're the ones that talk with, I don't know, there's three brothers, Jack and Eric, and I can't remember the third brother's name, and Hendler, and they're the ones that put this together with them. If you look at the can closer, I don't know if you can see it there, but it has their logo for Einstok Brewery in Iceland. It's part of their series called Destination. And they have other countries that they've got in conjunction with, talk to the brewmasters and so forth of that country. And a little bit chilly here today in eastern Massachusetts. Sun hasn't come out today, big overcast day. Go back to the brew, sorry. This is a lager. It comes from Jack's Abbey Craft Lager, like I said. And this Destination series, this is called ICELAND Jola, J-O-L-A Bock. As you see up front there. And basically, Iceland is a beautiful island nation with a rich heritage and breathtaking scenery, and I believe that. But a relatively new brewing industry, which is true. But that hasn't stopped Einstok, the brewery, from building a bustling, creative beer scene. And it's true. This brew was first brewed, and it can last from Christmas to spring. This Jola Bock, it'll last from, I'm sure it's going to be dark. It's just, the way they brew this, it'll last. And they say in their words here, inspired as with their tradition of Jola Bock, I hope I'm saying that's right, which are typically brewed at Christmas time. And but it's such a great style brew that they brew, it can hold on to its own all the way into the spring. We hope you enjoy this unique lager. I think we will. Quite the graphics on the can of Norsemen there that went over to Iceland and settled there. I think we call it Greenland, a different nation. Yeah, Iceland is smaller. Go ahead, Jack. Excuse me, a little bit off in the geography. We do have out of Boston and probably up in Maine, coast, tours, boats that go to Iceland. You can go to Iceland relatively easy out of Logan Airport in Boston, or boats that go to Iceland. Not too far off the East Coast here, a little bit north, but okay, enough of the drive. Let me get to the brew. Okay, part of this series, I guess, Lagers of the World. I do have some chicken here. Let me pour this first, and I'll show you my treat. Looking forward to that. My lovely wife picked it up. I should have gone shopping. And in a busy day here, still getting ready for summer. Oh, copper color, look at that. Really light brown, I guess you could say copper, definitely a copper color. Tan head on it, really tiny bubbles. Alright, let me show you my treat. Yep. It's got mustard on it. We get a close-up on this. Doesn't that look good? Actually, she had 2 bags. Either chicken tenders and she got chicken wings. So, no further ado, a little bit of hot mustard. That is good. The more I eat it, we're crunching. Okay. Good that for later. That is really a copper color. A tan head. Typical lager beer aroma. I didn't find any information on ads to this brew. Really, that is a fine looking brew. Oh yeah, I'm getting aromas. Of dark, like raisins, figs. I think figs and raisins. Real strong aroma on that. All right. Alright, bottoms up. Ooh, very drinkable. Jack Savvy's, this brewery here, and they have another one within, like their number is 100 Clinton Street in their other brewery that they own, Springdale. Has all types of brews, ales, etc., IPAs, and so forth. And they're number 102. They're 100. They're 102. So they're right next building over. Is the brewery. So they brew some fine lager. I like lagers, and they have a lot of different styles of lagers. I'm picking up that fruity smell. It's like raisins, like I said earlier, raisins, Fine aroma. Good to the last drop. There was some coffee picked up in there. I didn't have time. Good to the last drop. Chase Sanborn? Or was it Maxwell? Oh, it was Maxwell. But anyways, back to the brew. See, I go on these tangents. And, alright, back to the brew. Very drinkable. Not much as far as the aromas. They stay in that dark, like raisins, and they stay in that dates of figs, that dark fruit. Not much of a, I mean, it smells good. You smell that, but it's not broad and like when I drink or smell the aromas of some of these New England juice bomb with all those tropical fruity aromas. And it doesn't take away from this at all. You can purchase this at Christmas time or brew it at Christmas time and keep it till, right now it's spring here in eastern Massachusetts, and keep it till then and crack open a bottle and be drinking it. I do not know when this was brewed. Excuse me, if I can find a date on it. Looks like March 22nd, 2022. So last month it was brewed fresh. I've had this actually. I've had this brew here. I did pick it up with my wife. I had this and probably picked it up. Oh, at least a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, probably. Just haven't had the time to get to review it. Excuse me. Good carbonation. So that's it there. You see what it looks like. You see what my taste buds are tasting. Quite the graphics on the Norseman on here. And their ship. It's got a little map in the back, or a sketch of where Iceland is, and I know we used to have it right where I work. They have tours that go there to Iceland. You buy the tickets through work there. Visit Iceland. Like I say, it's off the coast, northeast. But anyways, all right. You see what this brew is like. Well, baseball season has started. I do enjoy baseball. I do enjoy watching a lot of sports. Golf. Baseball. I've been watching lately. I think it's rugby, this foreign sport. I think it might be from Australia. Rugby. Similar to like football. I've been watching the new league, the USFL football. That is nice, exciting. I don't know if there's any. I haven't really delved into if there's any different rule changes, like when they had the XFL and they had different rules, which was nice. And there I go. There I go on these tangents. Hi, folks. Hoping you all had a happy Easter. Let's say a prayer, and our thoughts go to Ukraine, people of Ukraine. And why this guy, this Putin, Russia attacked this country. Unbelievable. 2022, and we got people suffering because of some guy like him. What's up with that? But anyways, stay away from the politics. Have a good day. Enjoy the day. Do things with your family and friends. If you're going to drink responsibly. Don't drive or run heavy equipment. So, Eastern Massachusetts, a very overcast day today. Ciao.